Hello everyone. Tonight, for your viewing pleasure, we have a 1936 Emerson Seabreeze. It's a 3250B 10-inch desk fan. This fan was a gift from Philly Fox. And if you are not already subscribed to him, I put a link in the description. You need to subscribe to him. He does a lot of videos. He has a very good camera and he's a very good videographer. So I recommend that everyone subscribe to his channel. At least check him out, at the very least. Very close friend of ours. This Emerson Seabreeze is 80 years old. I've gone through it very carefully with a fine-tooth comb. The only thing I found that was not original is the power cord, which seems to be a black vinyl fan cord from probably the 70s. Of course, it would have originally had a cloth-covered cord. Now, this fan, yeah, it could use maybe a repaint, but I really don't plan to do that with this one because I don't want it to look too new. I want it to look as original as possible. And these actually came in several colors. They came in all black. They also came in a beige with sort of a gray grill and gray blades. But I don't know anything about that. I just know what we have here in front of us. There are a few flaws, like right here there's a little speck of blue paint. In general, it's not really noticeable here unless you get right up to it. So let's see, there we go. Okay, well, you can't really see it, but it's right there. Okay, this fan's really heavy. It's got a cast iron base. Of course, the motor's cast iron as well. I have oiled it, and I've taken apart the gearbox, removed the old grease as best I could, and replaced it with new white lithium grease. The cloth header wire here had a couple of frays in it. The wiring was not damaged. It was just the cloth covering had a couple of frays. So I replaced, I put a piece of heat shrink tubing there and here because I do plan on replacing that eventually, but not quite now. Okay, now the oscillation function on this is very simple. This part turns at all times. This is before they had any type of screw on the top or push-pull knob to activate or deactivate the oscillation function. It was simply on all the time. And what you did is this screw here, this thumb screw, I've actually taken it off and tried all the positions. Right now it's on the outermost position, which means a fast and wide oscillation, about 90 degrees. There's a second screw hole where you can put this thumb screw, which provides a narrower, I would say about a 40-degree arc of oscillation, and it's much faster. It goes back and forth much faster. And then there's actually a hole in the dead center where you can attach this thumb screw to the hole in the dead center there, and it will not oscillate at all. It will stay stationary. So I put it back to where it was, which is on the wide, fast oscillation, and basically that's all I've done to it. I've checked the power cord, checked the windings. I oiled it up, and here we go. It's good to go. I'm going to turn it around, face the camera. And since it's one speed, here is on. It's obviously a 2-pole motor, but it's very quiet for a 2-pole. And this thing moves a lot of air. In fact, so much air that they had a Pedestal version of the same fan. A 10-inch oscillating Pedestal version of this fan with a big, heavy cast iron base, because you can stand on the other side of our garage, which is about 25 feet away, and feel the airflow. Yeah. But OFF spells off. Just a single speed. It was meant back in the day to be placed on say a countertop or a desk a few feet away, to provide with a nice little airflow. And here's a close-up of the badge. Now, of course, it is 110 volts, 0.6 amps, 60 cycles AC only, made in the USA. The Emerson Electric Manufacturing Company, St. Louis, Missouri. It's registered in the U.S. Patent Office. Now, something I think you guys should all realize, but just in case you don't, this fan is 80 years old. Okay? This fan is only 2 years younger than my grandmother. And it still works just fine. In fact, the only problem, as evidenced by the replacement power cord, is the original cloth power cord probably got a little bit frayed here and there from being used, and it was replaced by this vinyl one. Well, I am going to order the original power cord, and I'm going to order an original header wire, but that's all I'm going to do to it. I don't plan on painting it. I mean, there's no need. It's an antique fan. It's not even vintage. It's antique. And I don't want it to look like some modern China Pride crap that you can buy at Kohl's or Target or Walmart to make it look like you have a vintage fan. This is the real deal. And I'm going to leave it as real as it gets. I'll give you another shot of the back. Again, it's heavy. That thing is heavy. Cast iron base, cast iron gearbox there. And it works perfectly fine. There is not a fan manufactured today that's going to last 80 years. I guarantee my life on that. But, you know, the haters, you guys keep on saying, oh, I love my 2016 Lasco. Well, you're an idiot, so there you go. Yeah, it's just like it was from the factory. A little thumb screw here, you can loosen it and angle the fan up or down. And there's a little hole there where you can actually mount it to the wall if you so desire. But I will actually be using this fan more than likely on the corner of the desk over here. Maybe over here somewhere. I got a bunch of crap going on there, but maybe over there where that white cup is. Because Spats, on his side, he has the Sterling that Tori the Fan Man gave us, and he uses that thing pretty much every day. And it works fine as well. I'm going to service it later tonight when he goes to bed. I'm going to oil it and clean it and put it back where it was. Because we've used it in that position over there. I don't know, for, what would you say, 2 years?
Yeah.
Yep, 2 years? Okay. But then we have fans that were modern that didn't last that long. In fact, I have a couple of fans that don't even work anymore, so they've been thrown out. Modern crap.
Yeah, show your China pride.
Show your China pride. Get your tower fan that looks like an oscillating dildo, as Emerson Colley would say. But, yeah, there you go. I'm not painting this. I mean, it needs to have some character to it. It's 80 years old.
Yeah, it's not rusty.
No, it's not rusty. It's not damaged. It's not dented.
Here's another point. It's the original paint.
Yeah. I'm not going to mess with it. So, anyhow, as always, thank you guys very much for watching. And also keep in mind to subscribe to Philly Fox. I put a link in the description. And show him some love because he showed us some love with this fan. And he's got a lot of good content that you guys need to check out. If you have a comment, please make sure to leave a comment in the section below. And otherwise, hit like and hit subscribe if you haven't already. Above all, have a great day. We'll see you in the next video.